Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about UFLEX. Can one invest in this stock after the surge it has done, or one should avoid it? So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about UFLEX, I have a small request that kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get that $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and a number of podcasts that I put up from time to time. And if you can pay $100 upfront, you get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. If you cannot pay on Patreon, you can join me either on WhatsApp or on you can say YouTube with a membership. For detailed market or company talk, you can directly email me and we can work things out with a fee. Now about the company, UFLEX was established in 1983 and it is India's largest flexible packaging company. It provides packaging films, flexible packaging, liquid packaging, chemicals, engineering, etc. And it has global presence with business in America, Canada, you have South America, Russia, Europe, CIS countries, South Africa, etc. And the market cap of the company is around 4900 crores and it has done exceedingly well over the last, you can say, 1 month, 1.5 months or so. The stock has nearly gone up 50%, more than 50% in that time frame. A tremendous move UFLEX has given in that time frame. If you look at the financials, then sales went up by 65% in the December quarter. Profit went up by 90%, nearly doubled. No dividend payout, but profits have swelled with higher demand coming from global as well as here in India. Although ROE is around 8%, but margins have expanded to 22%, which is strong. There's decent promoter and institutional holding with around 18% free flow. So there are institutions which are invested into this small cap company, which is a big positive, and the company is growing at the moment because the packaging industry has expanded over time. If you look at the performance, stock is up 100% in a year. Stock is up 40 to 50% in the last few weeks, say 4 or 5 weeks. Demand has come back in a strong way after the pandemic. Things are looking much better at the moment, and margins have expanded, as I mentioned, from 17-18% all the way to 22%. It is at attractive valuations, and the only worry here is the steep crude prices, which may affect the June quarter numbers. I think the March quarter numbers will be strong, and probably the guidance is expected to be good because the demand will only pick up going forward, especially with wedding season. A lot of weddings that are taking place, and we have the wedding season between October and March that would be coming up. So apart from 2-3 months of you can say decline with respect to demand, I think the next 1 year could be extremely good for the company, and probably that's what the market is trying to discount early with this sort of a move. If you look at the technicals, then there is strong support around the 560, 570 levels. If you really, look at the long-term charts, the short-term support is around 640. The stock is around 670, 680. 640 is a very short-term support that should hold well. The breakout is expected above 730. So if one really wants to buy, they could look to buy below 640, closer to 600 would be good levels to get into. Somebody who have already got into the stock at very low levels should keep a final stop loss at 640 and hold the stock, and hopefully if your stop loss gets triggered, then at 640 you'll book profits, or the stock may go into new highs territory above 730. I think it could decline even further post the results. I think with the kind of market sentiment we are in, we could see a little bit of rally of 4 or 5%, and then a decline may start into the stock. So that's the call on a shorter term basis. Below 550 it will become extremely weak, and so one has to be very careful if it goes below 550. So in my opinion, one can accumulate on major declines around 600 levels and buy it in staggered manner. Don't just jump in and buy because it has gone up vertically. You might really have to repent that, and you may be at a loss of 20-25% within a month. Packaging companies may remain in fashion and demand is coming back. As I mentioned, next 1 year could be extremely good for the packaging company and have less than 5% exposure into such stocks. So this was a video on UFLEX. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it. And kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.